Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The new Speaker of Iraq's parliament and what it might mean for the Iraqi dinar, its revaluation prospects, and Iraq's future on the economic and political front. In Iraq's political structure, the Speaker of Parliament holds significant influence. The Speaker, alongside the President and the Prime Minister, forms a power-sharing arrangement representing Iraq's diverse sectarian landscape. This position isn't merely a formality, it wields substantial power in shaping legislative agendas, influencing policy directions, and mediating between different political factions in Iraq. Consequently, the appointment of al-Mashadani to this role represents a strategic and symbolic move within the Iraqi government. His position could impact various political dynamics, alliances, and priorities within the parliament. In recent years, Iraq has faced various economic and political challenges. From managing internal conflicts and regional instability to grappling with economic issues, such as inflation, unemployment, and a fluctuating currency value, the Iraqi leadership has had a lot on its plate. In this context, the Iraqi dinar's value and its potential revaluation have been central topics for both policymakers and the general populace. The Iraqi dinar, long pegged at a relatively low value, remains a source of debate, speculation, and, for many, hope. Currency enthusiasts and analysts, often referred to as dinar gurus, closely follow any political changes that could hint at a possible revaluation or increase in the dinar's value. The Iraqi dinar's value has remained relatively stable at a lower level, but the idea of a sudden revaluation has persisted among investors and speculators. For years, there has been speculation that Iraq might decide to significantly raise the value of the dinar, providing a substantial gain for those holding the currency. This prospect, though yet to materialize, has kept dinar gurus interested in Iraqi politics and economic indicators. For them, every development, policy change, or political reshuffle is a potential indicator that could lead to the revaluation they anticipate. Al-Mashadani's new role as Speaker could have implications on this front. With his authority, he can influence policies related to economic reform, budgeting, and the financial sector. If he chooses to prioritize financial reform and currency stabilization, this could potentially set a foundation for long-term economic growth. A stable and prosperous Iraq would theoretically create conditions favorable for a stronger currency. Investors and dinar gurus closely analyze such developments, interpreting each move as a potential indicator of the future. The broader context of Iraqi politics also plays a role here. Iraq's government operates in a power-sharing framework that requires balancing the interests of various ethnic, sectarian, and political factions. The Speaker's position, traditionally held by a Sunni, is part of this intricate system. Al-Mashadani's appointment could thus signify a renewed emphasis on inclusivity, stability, and cooperation. Political stability is often a key factor in currency strength, as a stable government is better positioned to implement long-term economic policies without disruption. If al-Mashadani can foster a cooperative environment, passing crucial economic reforms might become easier, which would benefit Iraq's economy and, by extension, could positively impact the Iraqi dinar. In practical terms, for Iraq's economic stability to truly improve, a range of reforms would be necessary. These might include tackling corruption, enhancing infrastructure, stabilizing oil revenues, which form the bulk of Iraq's income, and diversifying the economy to reduce its dependence on oil. Al-Mashadani, as Speaker, could support these reforms by advocating for policies that promote transparency, efficiency, and economic growth. Economic reforms, if successful, would not only improve Iraq's fiscal health but could also improve investor confidence in the country, potentially impacting the value of the Iraqi dinar over time. The dinar gurus are likely to watch al-Mashadani's decisions closely, looking for any signs that he may support policies favoring the revaluation. While a direct influence on the central bank's monetary policy may be beyond his scope, al-Mashadani's position allows him to influence the larger economic climate and the legislative support for financial reforms. Policies that could potentially affect the currency indirectly, such as laws affecting foreign investment, financial transparency, and anti-corruption measures, are all within the Parliament's reach. A well-functioning legislative body under al-Mashadani could thus create an environment where a strong currency policy might become feasible. Moreover, al-Mashadani's leadership style and priorities could determine how much focus the Parliament places on addressing Iraq's currency issues. While some leaders might focus more on social issues, others might prioritize economic growth and stability. If al-Mashadani chooses the latter, this could lead to legislative support for measures that help strengthen the dinar, such as supporting the central bank's efforts to stabilize the currency, regulating currency exchanges, or managing inflation more effectively. For the dinar community, these would be welcome moves, as they see such developments as steps towards a possible revaluation. In the coming months, we may see new laws, reforms, or economic initiatives that could signal al-Mashadani's approach. His stance on foreign investment and economic diversification will be particularly relevant. Iraq has been attempting to attract foreign investment for years, and a stable currency is an essential factor in achieving this goal. If al-Mashadani encourages policies that facilitate investment, this could help to stabilize the economy, support growth, and potentially create the conditions necessary for a stronger dinar in the future. This approach aligns with what many dinar enthusiasts help to see, as they interpret such moves as positive steps toward revaluation. At this stage, predicting the exact outcome is challenging. However, it's clear that al-Mashadani's role as Speaker places him in a position of influence over the factors that could indirectly affect the value of the Iraqi dinar. As with any currency, the dinar's value is affected by a variety of factors, including political stability, economic policies, and public perception. Each of these elements could be influenced by the Speaker's actions, making his position especially relevant to those who follow the dinar closely. In conclusion, the appointment of al-Mashadani as the new Speaker of the Iraqi Parliament represents more than just a political shift. It could be a precursor to economic reforms, stability, and potential currency strengthening. For the dinar gurus, this milestone is an opportunity to speculate on what might come next, as they await signs of a long-hoped-for revaluation. Whether al-Mashadani's influence will bring about significant change remains to be seen, but for now, it's a development worth watching closely. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.